We'll do it in assumptions. I am a long way, okay? Shaman, as well as Earth Spirit, coming in for Team Empire. That's how they're gonna roll in game one. Control, rotation, and what?
Bit of push. They banned out the bat, right? What did they ban last game? Wisp and Titan, I think. And
Yep.
EG banned Puck and Kunkka, but this time banning out Void instead and for grabbing that Puck.
10
So,
Both
seconds to
teams
go.
bypass
Standard.
Nick's Assassin as well. Another
Yeah.
thing to flag.
interesting.
Might
don't-
also be
5
because of the
seconds.
Batrider ban.
Radiance
I mean, you have
ban.
Miposhka in your team, so putting him on Earth Spirit is very understandable. He's one of the best players on that hero. Very good. But his Nyx is not bad either, and
Dire's ban.
I don't know in this patch when the opening pick is Puck if Earth Spirit is a more desirable hero to get, unless you have like some sort of synergy between what you want to do later on in the draft. If this is just like an open-ended beginning of the draft, I think Nyx would have been a better choice. But
Should actually flag the fact they haven't played the
10
Earth
seconds
Spirit
to
yet.
go.
Or they did play one
Radiant's
game of
pick.
Shaman against Infamous.
okay,
Team Empire, that
did
is.
they win that game?
I do not have that result. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I think they might have.
But I believe they did. Actually, I think they drew that series.
Yeah, but they might have won that game.
Yeah, they might have won the game.
Anyway, they banned out Pugna, so we see the
10
Pugna ban
seconds
again,
to
and then
go.
Drow. I think that's a good choice when
5
you're playing
seconds.
against EG's Puck opening. Get rid of the Drow if you feel like you have a ban for it. Even if Shaker is maybe not the most obvious hero from a Drow strat, you don't have to worry about it later.
It's the
Focus on
safety
others.
ness. Like,
Yes, exactly.
I'm not going to get Dro stratted out. I cannot deal with the early game pressure.
Yep.
Lose every single lane.
Dire's
EG
pick.
on the other side is banning a lot of carries. They banned both the TA, the Anti-Mage, and the Void. Gives Empire the Darkseer. So this is an Empire Classic DS Earth.
Yep.
Very good against certain safe laners, not so good against others. What might be surprising is this used to be
10
the type of
seconds
lane
to
that
go.
Lycan didn't want to play against, but nowadays Lycan is actually once again fairly good. It
5
could be
seconds.
something EG will be thinking about grabbing fourth. They've had great success with Lycan so far. It's very good with Puck. He is good against Darkseer in the lane, or at least definitely fine. Alternatively, you have something like an Oracle to protect, so Darkseer's shells can be purged off, or you get one of the other carries that does well against Darkseer in lane, such as Juggernaut. A hero like Weaver can be okay. Lifestealer is fine. There's Lifestealer can be this game, actually. I think Arteezy still likes that hero. Good Lifestealer
Radiant's
bomb.
pick.
Enchantress.
Oh, we're going back down the line of the Enchantress again, but it's still a question mark about if that is actually universes or not.
This was something I was thinking when one team opens with two obvious supports like this, Earth Spirit Shaman, and neither of them is good against an Ench roaming, it can be a very powerful
10
pick
seconds
to put
to
on
go.
a support role, because these two heroes can't deal with Ench's creeps. So
5
I think at
seconds.
this point in time, it's more than likely being played by Zai, and Crit will play the Shaker. They put either Universe on the Puck or another hero that they haven't picked yet.
Are you
Puck
okay, are you
Ench
okay
is
with that?
really good.
Like both ES and Enchantress supports, do you not feel like your lane's gonna be a little bit too exposed?
It's okay. If your safe laner can play against Darkseer, you're fine. Because this Ench will destroy. Like, if it's a support in this game and he does well, he does really well. Putting the Puck in the offlane, for example, can be dangerous when you're playing against Shaman. But if you just rotate Ench in with creep, Shaman can't even lane. So you're enabling your Puck completely in the laning phase. You can maybe find kills on the supports. Or you can go and mess with mid at the same time as your top. Plenty of options. I think this is something that Empire were not expecting, and that is taking them a lot of time to find out. How do we solve this problem? Do we get a carry who can just stand on his own top?
Yeah, do you go the Morphling again? He seemed to be pretty adept at killing off the Enchantress when the E-Blade came up.
Yeah, it's a different story though, because I think from the laning perspective, the Morph will struggle in this game. He will need help. Morph will get trashed by Ench
Dire's
lane.
pick.
So I don't really think they can go that route. They're going to keep their options open, getting Dragon Knight first from mid. So now they have targeted stun against the Puck. They have more tower push.
Yep.
I think EG will ban Juggernaut now, and that the obvious approach for Empire to win this game is to play fast. So they want to use Shaman Wards,
10 seconds to
Dragon
go.
Knight, and then the Jugger. The other pick that I could see for them work very well would be something
5
like
seconds.
Venomancer. And just play a high-paced game. Get through the lanes, look toward taking towers, and going that route. I think if really carry this game will punish so hard if it's supported.
I kind of want to just like flag up the Luna once more. Just
Luna could work.
like, is she? Would you still class her as like greedy in this situation for Empire, or is the aura and the push power, if you do group up, is it going to be enough?
She's pretty weak in lane against Enchantress with creeps.
Well,
Because she-
who's stronger though?
Oh, there's plenty of heroes that can do okay against, like, heroes that can get away, for example. It's already a benefit that you can escape.
If you want to escape push as well, someone who's good against creeps, Clinks would be very high up on the list.
Clinks is somewhat okay, but he dies to a dust. Then you're at least buying dust. I still think Juggernaut is a pretty good approach overall to this as a choice. You can, if you are
Radiant's
strictly worried
banned.
about entry, you just want to stay alive in the lane.
Lycan.
There are other picks. There's the Lycan. It's expected. Gonna come out. You'll be facing the Darkseer Earth Spirit lane, and I still think this is gonna be a Jugger. I'm feeling that ban good. And then I don't know what Empire are gonna do. Like, they could try the Morphling again, like you
10
said. It can
seconds to
work.
go.
If they do that, I think Earth Spirit is pinned to top lane. I don't think he
5
can play with
seconds.
Darkseer bottom and expect his Morphling to get to play Dota. There's going to be way too much pressure on them if this Enchantress is a support. But the problem for them is, they will know on their last pick, at least, because EG has the 9th pick of the draft.
Yeah.
Or do get to it then.
So more of a, I don't want to say a blind ban, but something that's going to mess with their 5th pick that they want.
Dire's ban.
So they take out the Timbersaw.
Yep, so they're worried that the Dragon Knight will have a bad matchup mid, and that the Puck will go off lane. Then, by virtue of just putting Timber mid, they win the Timber versus Dragon Knight lane, the Lycan does fine against Darkseer, and then the supports of Juke.
Who else regs the DK?
Razor, very one-sided
10
matchup.
seconds to
Yeah.
go.
It's a hero Sumail does play, but I don't think they've played it for quite a while.
5
I think it's still
seconds.
more of an Arteezy hero overall. Good hero works.
And this could still just be a counter pusher as well.
Dire's pick.
Like a hero who has gotten through the pool.
So Vance Smith. It's also
Maybe another hero you could go for. I don't know if you want to go that many mass wards though, but the Venomancer for the
Yeah,
first time has
I-
actually slipped through the ban pool.
I like Venom as well. It can definitely.
Kind of work for both sides. Sumail Venomancer has
10
had it in
seconds
the
to
past.
go.
Even Empire, if they want to try and really push and force the issue
5
with it.
seconds.
Both Shadow Shaman wards and Plague wards. That's a lot to get through for melee heroes
It is.
who are not good with dealing with it.
Depending on this last pick from EG, Venom might be really good. If they put the Puck off lane, then I like the idea of not picking.
You kind of already got like 3 offlaners if you deal like Enchantress, Earthshaker, Puck. Like they've all played.
Yeah.
They all get played by Universe in the offlane. Makes this draft almost impossible to read from
Yeah,
Evil
this
Geniuses.
could just be an offlane shaker, Ench jungle, and now the last picking a support. Who knows?
Yeah.
They could do that as well, putting Puck mid.
Radiant's pick.
And the answer is Enigma. Hello.
So this
Is Zai's Enigma? Offlane Ench?
I
or
still think it's
Universe
just.
is
I still
Enigma?
think it's just offlane.
Okay.
I think it's Enigma for Universe, and then they put Ench shaker support duo.
Hmm.
The
10
alternative
seconds to
approach is to
go.
offlane the Ench and put Enigma as like a full jungler, but I think it's very
5
greedy, and
seconds.
Ench will have a hard time in this lane because it has so much magical damage. Shadow Shaman plus Earth Spirit actually pack quite the bunch, and then depending on what carry they pick, deal with it. This makes EG's high ground defense very good. Having this Midnight Pulse is very difficult for Dragon Knight to deal with, and it's also a hero that the Eidolons can actually get rid of the Shaman wards fairly well if they prepare for that. So it's a pretty good pick, I think, and it makes Empire's carry choice very difficult. It's a lot of carries that so they end up going for Veno Jugger or
Who's it gonna be?
Ah. Okay.
So I did mention that earlier that you could get something like Weaver against Ench just because it's fast and can get
That's
away.
a Sumail Shaker.
But this is weird for their line. I'm not feeling this Weaver pick personally.
It's a Universe Enigma, it's a Sumail Shaker, and an Arteezy like, and everything else moves to support.
Support
That can't. They have to switch, right?
No, not
they-
necessarily.
Crits Puck.
Yeah.
Do we have that?
It's been played before. I think Puck can be played support. I've done it a couple times myself. It's like what's so nice about Puck as a hero is that it's early game is very good. You know, you have good damage, you have good attack animation, you have mobility. All of your spells deal good damage. You can technically play this hero without a blink dagger. If
10
you're
seconds
position
to
5,
go.
it's playable, right? Like you just play around the edges of the fight. When you see a good chance, you walk into
5
Dream Call and you
seconds.
morph through, and maybe you jaunt in silence, and then you're in. You know, then you might die, but you're at 5. So, whatever, right? Like then you set up your team for success. So, I think EG with support puck are either 1-1 or 2-1. I think they've played it a couple, and I like the idea of it. The reason they're doing this is that they want to win this mid lane, and I think Shaker has a really good matchup against Dragon Knight. Shaker against melee heroes in general is nice in mid, and they might be worried that their puck can't really put in
So
enough
so
pressure.
far, unless like I didn't actually see, this is our second round of games today, right? So they haven't played a game yet. They haven't played a puck support role.
Not in this tournament.
No. So
played it,
they've had it once on Universe against TNC, and they had it once on Sumail against TNC.
Yep.
Alright. Player with the most last hits at 7 minutes. That's an early time.
Could be.
Alright, is Arteezy going
Everybody
safe
get
lane?
set.
My money's on Arteezy.
You take Arteezy?
Yeah, my money's on Arteezy.
I'm gonna gamble here. I'll take Universe, actually. I think this could be the type of game where Enigma just gets a lot in the jungle.
Well, the
Just
other gambling is
focuses
the fact that Resolution kills off conversions.
Yeah, that's if Universe plays the game like that, but I don't think he's going to be that much in the lane. It's going to be dangerous. He'll play a lot around the triangle area, and then maybe go a bit further into his jungle whenever, and he will deny some farm from the Weavers. That could happen. Okay, not too much time.
Okay,
Most Observer Wards placed by game end, coin flip, right? Like, who do you want to pick?
yeah, EG.
That's wrong. I'll take Empire. Okay. Player with highest total magic or pure damage done by 25.
Well, the Darkseer is the one we didn't go with last time.
This time,
And
yeah,
Arteezy will be on the lane taking the damage.
Shaker does a
30
lot of
seconds to
physical.
go.
He does like mix, but not really pure. I think DS is a good guess on this one.
He's also gonna combo with the ES.
And there's
so-
multiple melee heroes that can take shell damage. I think Darkseer is a really good choice for that. Lycan's gonna get hit by shell in the lane as well.
First Roshan kill has to go to EG. Their lineup is just so nicely built for it.
I'm with you. I think we'll try.
The only thing I'm uncertain about is the Arteezy. The player with most last hits.
And away we go.
But I'm gonna commit. So is the rolling polar forward. Empire grabbed 3 runes. Roger able to steal that rune away from Crit, who just orbs away. And Arteezy already moved back for the lane. So it's gonna be an aggressive lane here from Empire. I want to change my prediction. It's not gonna be Arteezy. Balls! Miposhka and Roger are up here with a dual aggressive lane. They're gonna combo with Resolution. And thanks to their Observer Ward, they already see Crit in the neighborhood. It puts Darkseer against an Enigma. Not a bad thing for Universe if he wants to convert the Iron Shell creep all the time and then focus it with conversions. And then Sumail versus FN, the Earthshaker versus the DK in mid. And then, of course, Zai.
Yep. And that is the big wild card to look for. I think this aggro lane is really difficult to play for Empire.
Against an Enchantress.
It is
most
so
definitely.
hard. I actually think Miposhka could die right.
Oh, Miposhka does get caught, and well, he'll take the first nuke. Crit has his orb available. Zai, no enchant, but he'll have it up in 2 seconds time, so they can slow down Miposhka again. Crit jumps forward, secondary Hadouken flies out. Miposhka so low, and Crit will claim the first blood. Resolution's in pretty deep here as well. Level 1 Chikuchi, a dangerous thing to use because now it's on cooldown for 6 seconds time. Crit can actually trade with him. The Hadouken's able to connect again. Resolution try and juke it around the tree line, able to do so. Or jump forward. Yoshikuchi quickly. No jaunt on this one. Not when Miposhka and Roger are back into the lane.
I don't like this play call from Empire. I think aggroing here is offensive themselves. This lane is it's not happening, man. Like, get out.
Resolution's just taking so much damage as well from just this one Sata Banisher who's tormented this rotated over. If they can kill it, Zai deny? No. Something is gained.
Yeah. But this this is not ill-advised to go aggro into Ench unless you have a really strong. Oh, Crit. Well, if he wants to give him a kill, then maybe it's gonna work out a little bit better. He was just a bit out of position and got caught by the shackle.
At the same time as Zai was backing up.
Exactly. The way you play this kind of lane around Ench is that it's Ench's lane. You know? It's Ench calling what he wants to do. You play around what the Enchantress does, and then he is the shot caller. He's more or less just like
But now this lane
I'm
also
going to-
changes. That you're bringing in a set of mindset. He's going to burn off all the mana to be the Miposhka or Resolution. They need to get rid of this thing fast.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah, but now there's no mana on Miposhka.
There's no mana on Rezo. Oh, he has 5 sticks. He can get out.
There's your howl. That's a lot of damage. And the enchant, the kick from Roger. It's not enough space. The orb does enough chip damage. Arteezy rolling boulder. Very close onto him. Arteezy will fall. Zai. He's the man to end Roger's life, but Resolution stays alive through this offlane.
What I was getting at was the way this lane is generally going to be played out is that Enchantress wants to get creeps, and when Enchantress has the creeps she wants, she will call that she's coming over, and that's how you play. Until that, you have to pretend that Enchantress is not like she's not really part of the lane, right? So whenever Zai comes over with a creep, they have plays. When he doesn't, they have to yield a little. Then there's the whole mind game of pretending Ench is there, right? By like playing aggressively, so they get scared.
Everything.
Yeah, but they see the movements, right? So they know when Zai is leaving. That's so. You know what I'm happy about?
What?
I'm happy I'm not Shadow Shaman. Actually, just Shadow Shaman. Get me out.
It seems like Shaman's always that hard time, but hey, I saw Faith with the amazing Shaman play from yesterday. That was a beautiful thing.
It's a great and a fun hero. This is just not how you want to play Shaman. Aggro trialing with Shaman is generally very difficult, and Enchantress is one of the worst possible matchups. The reason Empire might be doing this is that they feel like, at least like this, they pin the Ench top. So the other lanes can play one-on-one matchups, like the Darkseer can face Enigma, which is pretty good, and then they get Dragon Knight against Shaker, which is a somewhat even lane. I think slightly Shaker favorite.
I'm just trying to get rid of this stat of Mind Stealer so much. He's rolling boulders for it. And then, oh, Sumail. Oh wait, yes, Ace Rune. That should be a kill. If you can just time it up nicely, he's got another Totem Stomp, able to connect, DK, FN blocked in by his own creep wave, but Sumail, too much damage from the tower. Mana up again, he's got Fissure available, but needs to end it with the Totem Stomp. FN jukes it around the tree line, Sumail can't find it, and now he's lost the movement speed advantage. But he's pushing the DK home, and will come over to steal the 4-minute bounty rune on bottom.
And such a Sumail die. He doesn't care.
It's got Action Rune. You make action with Action Rune.
So,
Resolution very deep under the tower, gonna get hit by Malefice, but
Empire have to lane swap. This top lane didn't work, so I like the fact that they identified that and don't keep running their heads against a wall, but now the Weaver needs catch-up time. He didn't die top, as you pointed out, but his farm isn't very good, 15 CS minute 5, and he will be playing against an over-leveled Enigma, like a full level ahead. So Enigma can play this lane if he wants. He can also just play the triangle here and get good farm.
Is Sumail actually going to try this?
He's
got a bounty rune lined up, so if FN stays close enough, Sumail can potentially Echo Slam, get a surprise level 6, and then just pop FN down. There's your first song. He has to trigger the bounty. There it goes. And level 6, Echo Slam. Zai comes in to say hello, but that was just definitely forefront in their mind.
Very, very nicely prepped. You know, that reminds me of the classic play back when Lion used to be played in mid, where you're level 5, you impale stun the wave plus the enemy hero, you get 6 radius on 3 kill, and then you skill finger and kill the hero.
Radiant's toughened up their
Puck will end up going down.
Yep.
And Arteezy has 1 minute and a half to get back off the top CS pod.
Radiant's mid tower getting what for?
Work hard. Hey, he's 4 behind, man.
It's actually
he's played catch up really, really quickly. Sumail is winning at the moment.
Yeah, we both have good chances here. I picked Enigma. I definitely think that could happen. Too.
Yeah, Sumail could just start his rotations.
Yep.
And that's what he will look for. Like, he's going phase boots to start with.
Yeah,
he's going pure damage. He's going to stop farming, and this will allow Arteezy to play catch up. As well as Enigma, who's now gone into the jungle. Bloody hell!
I'm trying to figure out here what Empire were expecting to accomplish top and what the benefit is now. Now they have Darkseer top with good levels. He's level 5 because he played safe lane, and he's playing against the Lycan, who's also level 5. So he has the Feral Impulse, and I don't think this duo of heroes.
Shackles, they got the Iron Shells. The burn's
That's
too
a
much
lot
on
of
Lycan. He
shells.
can't get away from this. Arteezy wants to, but he just doesn't have the speed. And I'm gonna lose my points.
I wasn't actually sure they were even going to be able to do that, but 2 level 3 shells with that long shackle.
Rolling gold up. Prince looking for some revenge. Sumail getting shackled up. Silence from Triple Up. Break him free. And the Totem Stomp. Sumail stick charges. Keeps him alive. The attack. Roger just needs to get in range. They'll cancel the secondary TP. I don't know if that was actually from the bottom, but Crit staying on the back of Miposhka. The rolling boulder forward from Roger. He needs the rock. Sumail prepares. He's got 1 hit, but the Iron Shot burn may be too much. And Miposhka attacks him, ticks him, and and Sumail will fall.
Dire's mid tower.
It looks like we're all going to be wrong, and FN is actually the winner.
Dragon Knight.
7.5 minutes in, and Dragon Knight. I'll take
Toby.
it. Oh wait, hang on.
Oh,
No,
it's
it
over.
says the result was Sumail. It was 7
Oh, it
minutes,
said
not 7.5. So Sumail's still our win. Hi, Victor.
Bloody arse.
Dire's top tower. You know
I
the
trusted
drill.
you, Sin.
No, you didn't. You picked another hero that made it.
That's true. I didn't trust you at all. Why would I trust you, Sin?
Understandable.
Dire's mid tower.
Universe might be thinking about a nice big black hole on bottom lane. Sumail is here. Resolution just has to get close enough, and the fissure will allow this to work. Sumail waiting for it. Okay! Maybe not necessary. Totem into just like one hit would have been enough to kill him off, but safety first, Sumail, Echo slams. Double ulties to kill off that Weaver.
Yeah, there's always the risk of
top
this
towers
support
down.
rotating and then he counterplayed with the enchants first. At the end of the day, there's not that big of a chance that he gets to use Echo in the next minute and a half, probably. So, fair enough. Big kill. Killing the Weaver again. And EG are in a very good position.
Sumail.
Yeah.
Maybe now he's going to be in trouble, able to get the stomp off, but Maposhka just out of range, so Shackles will be able to be committed. Room wants to come in to help out. The orb will fly in, but the double kick as he rolling bolted forward, caught crit as well. Sumail wants to run, he's got time to bottle up, not to mention his face movement speed, but the best movement speed is Arteezy. Fissure will lock the Earthshaker in with the Earth Spirit. That ain't confusing. Double ESs.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Zai's having a great time up on top lane.
Yeah. So this has gone a bit quiet now, right? The Enchantress was dominating the early laning as he should in this game, and now he's playing. This is a trap that a lot of Enchantress players fall into, where you dominate the lane early, and then you just keep putting pressure. You need to also scale. Like, you need to make sure your hero gets to have an impact later on, and Zai's got a really good balance of that in this game. He wins the lane stabilized, and he's been farming quite a bit since then. Oh, nice try. That was so close.
If he hit that, it would have been a wow. But he didn't, so it's more of a
The Dire might want to mine their top
Wow.
tower.
ow. An owl, not a wow. I'm not going to give you the W. Oh, Zai's able to hold this lane pretty nicely, rolling boulder forward. Still got the tornado causing troubles for FN underneath the tower. The Iron Shell burn damage hits the Enchantress nicely, but now with the enchant onto the Earth Spirit, he's got no way to get away. The more distance he's got, they need vision, and then Zai can finish the job. They're getting a little bit of it. One more impetus. Rolling boulder. Sumail tried to catch him. He'll have to run through the broken trees, and Roger, hello. Wait, what the hell happened there? Did he just like...
He auto-attacked the line, right?
Okay.
Dire's mid
That's
tower
what
has
you can
been
do.
disowned.
Arteezy also just farmed up Massa towards their mid and denies mid-tier 1 tower.
It's still, this is good pressure being put by Empire, right? They get this mid tower, they force that down, they're getting top tower very low. At the same time, Resolution's getting space bottom and pushing here. This is good stuff from them. They're making the right moves with the tools that they have right now, making sure that their heroes get a chance to scale back into the game.
Radiant's top tower.
That's
taking
also a
hits.
thing that often happens in
Radiant
Enchantress games, that
structures
Enchantress
fortified.
like destroys the lanes, but then when the game goes quiet, she doesn't, like, it doesn't convert into something
Radiant's
meaningful enough.
top tower's in
And
bad
EG's
shape.
big lead from minute 7 hasn't really grown for the last time. He's like flatlined a bit.
Time to fight. Arteezy gets scouted out. Maposhka saw him first. The kick is nice. Holding Lycan in spot. And, well, okay, Resolution. Low on life, but TP's on top of his own shrine.
Radiant's top
Just
tower's in
warded up
bad
quite
shape.
nicely. Tower very low. The
Radiant
double
tower is
catapult
bad
actually
shape.
helping to finish that one off. That's the one controlled up by Zai. Now it's Crit who's on the run. Has himself a level 2 silence. The Fissure. And really good positioning from Maposhka. Ensuring he can get that full shackle duration out. And that Fissure stun doesn't stop him from Sumail. And Sumail has to run. 2 seconds till phase boots. Resolution's running after him. Where's the help? Sumail is alone. The rock, it doesn't connect. And the Fissure, however, will. 4 heroes stunned up as Sumail starts his retreat.
That was very close. If that stone connects, I'm pretty sure Sumail dies. But actually, he had 11 on the wand and the raindrops. I think he's fine no matter what there, and will get out. That's going to cost them the tower, though. FN popping that dragon form. He can just run in and do a couple of attacks here. And
Dire's
that
top
will go
tower's
down.
getting beat down.
At the same time, Universe is the one farming.
Dire's top
EG are just
tower's
being very, very efficient. Getting a lot of farm everywhere. And Empire are maybe bringing 1 or 2 extra heroes to the party every time, but they're not really getting enough kills to make it worth
Radiant's
their
bottom
while.
tower's seen better days.
They're just, as we said, they're just flatlining. They're not gaining, EG's not gaining, but then it's about who is indirectly gaining by the state of the game.
They're gonna fight top. FN's on the run. The ball's going to body block him up for a second. Sumail just starts with the Echo Slam into the follow-up totem, and with Universe, okay! It's Universe's time now to commit the long cooldown ultimate to ensure the kill.
It's about sending a message.
Send my regards.
Yeah.
Zai needs a way out. There's the shackles, the iron shells. They'll try and burn. They realize there's no point to punch him. That's 4 points up in Untouchable. And the catapult, controlled by Zai! It blocks him out with the shackle! The one melee creep! It saw him on the other side of the tree line. Now Zai just, okay, send a message with the Impetus as well. No drum charge available. Cannot TP. Hexed up in the tree lines. Shackles to back off cooldown. Zai has to stay out of range of both Iron Shell as well as everything else. Just too much to do.
That's actually the dumbest kill I've seen on tournament. The first shackle is a kill if they have Iron Shell on both heroes, but it didn't have time to set it up. And there's like this awkward chase around with another full shackle, but the Darkseer can't connect.
Resolution.
Lane.
This is really good, but the kick from Roger. Resolution was able to get Shukuchi off
about that bottom tower.
and gets away to safety. And they shall both drink a very happy beverage under the shrine.
Guess what's happening?
Good push bottom.
Bottom tower.
Empire again. There.
Comes Enigma.
That's a dead Mikoshka.
Sumail, if he gets the fissure, most definitely. And he's waiting for Totem. And now, hexed up. This isn't the play, but the Necro units, as well as the Lycan Wolves, will chase down Miposhka so they can look for a different target. Over towards Ghostic, another great kick for Roger, keeping Arteezy at fake crit so low. Resolution, time lapses off the damage after getting the kill onto crit. Thanks to that damage from Shukuchi. Roger's still around, so is Sumail. Blinks back into relative safety. Kick's gonna miss, and Malphus, plus the Wolves, plus the Necro units, and the Impetus. He'll turn on the Magnetize, but everyone from EG is very, very safe.
Good surprise they went for that. I'm not sure what they expected. They knew every single of those heroes was down there, and they were only 2 of them. So that was a 2-on-4 where they were trying to set up kills with a kick. Wasn't likely to succeed. They give away an extra freebie there with Aero Spirit that could have definitely been avoided. EG are still controlling the game very nicely. We have to... Something we didn't talk about just yet is... When it comes to Enigma last picks, you very often look at 2 things. Can Enigma push towers with Idol? And is there a counter to BKB Black Hole? And the answer is no. So if Universe is getting this farm, he is top of the CS right now, 15 minutes in. If he gets to this BKB stage at the right time of the game, he can just choose. He can pick who he wants to lock down for the full duration of Black Hole. 4 seconds stun with high damage.
Yeah.
And that is a really big problem.
Here we go again. This is the reason why you can just continue to pick up the Lycan for Arteezy. The Wolves are always scouting, and it's not just that, they body block up perfectly. So Shaman is down, EG are on their way, FN gonna break out of his invis, goes into Dragon form, goes for the Enchantress, takes forever to actually attack. He knows this is gonna happen, so moves closer with the Iron Shell. Roger's on the other side of this fight. He's gonna try and hunt him, while FN, space created by Ghostic with the 3-man back wall, but not enough space. Dragon Knight is still going to go down in front of Roshan, and Arteezy has finished off Roger. So 3 heroes lost for Empire in the space of a minute. Resolution gonna push nowhere near as fast as his Morphling. Universe just commits him for the black hole. Sumail is here, but it's Arteezy who will claim the double kill by killing off Resolution. 4 heroes lost in 1 minute. Plus an extra couple of seconds.
Yeah. EG are outmaneuvering him. This is like kind of reminiscent of the first game where the difference here is that EG got off to a better start in the lanes as well this time. I think this Enchantress pick just paid massive dividends early on, and then when we get to this mid-game stage, last game it happened later, but they're moving around better. There's a lot of erroneous movement from Empire that are nonsensical movement rather. Like this last fight where Roger just rolls over the cliff to place a ward, and then he rolls into Arteezy, and Arteezy is like, oh, nice, I'm hungry, and then he gets that kill. And the Dragon Knight and Darkseer end up fighting a 2-on-3 in the river. The heroes are just not combining very well. This is the type of play they need. Get together with a smoke, and don't have that happen.
Go on the one hero who has the blink ready. The kick will fly forward. Universe at least has the Midnight Pulse down. He's going to magnetize for this. Meanwhile, Sumail kills Weaver on the bot lane. They're going to go after Universe into the tier 3. I don't see that happening. And Zai, thanks to the fact he's got a stolen catapult, is going to take the tier 2 tower on bot lane. Even with the massive was bit of crit. Dream Call onto Sumail into the back lines. A 3-man fissure. Universe may not have his ulti available, but they're keeping Darkseer out of trouble. The shackles are onto Earthshaker. Arteezy, that throws her up once more, looking for the kill on the DK, and EG now are pretty well split between the kills that they've won. They'll focus 3 heroes now onto Miposhka, but do they get FN as well? Zai and Arteezy working together. FN toggling his way to hopeful life is what he has. A couple of one-charge available back underneath the tower. The kick from Roger hits sweetly, and FN will be able to survive the fight.
Top towers taking hits.
It's the silver lining when you're not getting any kills, just dying everywhere. At least they get their Dragon Knight out of there, but Empire are finding nothing at all on this map, except this tier 2 tower mid that I think they just got. Was that might even be a while ago by now. I think it is a while ago by now.
Miposhka killed mid tower, and Zai killed the other tower.
Oh, he did. That was that one.
Yeah,
So
it
they
was
did
that
just
one.
get that.
Yep.
I wasn't seeing things. But the Empire lineup. So this is the problem, right? Is that parts of their lineup really want to go for this 5-man push, and then you have that with Weaver who doesn't. The Darkseer needs time to build up and farm his mech that he now has, but the rest of the lineup isn't really coming together too well. Whereas EG's lineup is very just fast and fighting ready and fighting willing all the time. So there's a bit of a disconnect there from a draft perspective as well from Empire. That's why I didn't like the Weaver pick as much compared to, say, like the Juggernaut or the Veno that we talked about that could maybe contribute to this 5-man push. And then you commit to that strategy, and maybe it's not good enough, maybe you lose, but this is... It just seems unlikely for this Weaver to end up having a good game under these circumstances.
It's like a half and half for you. Isn't it?
Exactly, and sometimes these hybrid lineups that are a little bit of this, a
Dire's
little bit of that
top
are good.
tower. You know
I
the
just don't
drill.
think this particular mix of heroes feels that good against what EG are running this time.
Well, the Massive Wars are down once more, and
Top tower.
Empire really want to be able to take out this top tier 2 tower, and they will be able to get it. But Sumail plus the
Dire's
Checkreep,
lost
they're
the
now
top
going to
tower.
chip into the bottom tier 3 tower. Crit,
Radiant's
hoping to
bottom
cancel
tower's
off some
seen
kind of the
better days.
TPs. They have an aggressive Observer Ward down from Empire. Unless I crit, well, yeah, there you go. Jumping in, stopping Resolution from coming back, forcing the rest of Empire to continue to look this way. Meanwhile, that tier 3 tower has lost 1/3 of its life, or 1/4 of its life. And they're going to keep fighting. Darkseer and DK aren't here. Resolution, Miposhka and Roger, they want to try and find something. They find Sumail, but then again, who really has found who? Roger turns on the Magnetize, and they try to bail out and then fake EG into a fight. This opens up Roshan if EG want to slip in.
A lot of these movements and setups that they've tried to make with the Earth Spirit just haven't worked. And I think they're getting a bit... They've seemed very desperate for the last minute on their moves, or maybe even the last 10 minutes. Roger's moves just haven't worked. He's level 6 now on this Earth Spirit, and he's just like, you know, he's just desperately trying to find something to get back into the game. This is not the way to do it. EG are reading them very well and outplaying these movements. As a result, this Earth Spirit's starting to become a non-factor almost. Not where you want to be at it.
Zai just stole the DK illusion, gonna send it back up the hill towards the shrine to scout out both Roger as well as the DK who blinks away. Easy gonna commit dog form. Roger goes for the rolling boulder kick. He thought Roshan would be lower, and now Crit's gonna kill him with the orb thanks to the bonus damage of the Roshan slam. EG will take Roshan, and now they're looking to take more. The Malphite stun on FN. Arteezy with dog form means he moves so quickly. Shapeshift will wear off now, but Crit will hold him in position thanks to the Dream Call and the follow-up stun and damage from Sumail. Sumail is unstoppable. A 7-1-7 on that Earthshaker.
Radiant's mid towers get
Real solid performance all around from EG.
Yeah. Not much else to say. They're just, they're playing a good game.
Radiant's mid tower.
Just like they were in the last one. This one is a bit more one-sided than the last.
They're looking for the opening. Ghosting back.
wall.
3-man wall with a rolling boulder for the Universe. The black hole is down. Darkseer and Shaman caught in it, going for a spin. Sumail, too much damage from the wars. Remember, he has an Aegis Immortal. He'll come back to life. Universe was lost for the cause. But 3 heroes still down for Team Empire. And it's enough to dissuade EG from going any further here.
That was a great back wall into Earth Spirit combo, but there were 2 things missing there. Oh, actually, only 1 thing missing. It's a pretty big one. They didn't have the dragon. He was dead.
Yeah.
So this combo could have been super sick with a
Imagine his splash damage.
couple splash attacks to the Breeze Fire would have given them like 3 or 4 kills there. But you know, that's the kind of thing that happens in those situations. The fight isn't even going to break out if he's alive, because then EG will not be in that position. More than likely, anyway.
Sumail, Mr. Invis Rune, Mr. Echo Slam,
gonna die.
and boom, boom, Miposhka quick on the Hex, and now maybe they can turn it around. Earthshaker shackled up, Lycan units are coming over, and they're focusing onto Miposhka, who I think understands he might have sacrificed himself for the greater good. The kicks, trying to keep the Necro units under control and away from their support. Duke could get the Wolf away, and they will. So Sumail, that's a big streak to end. Resolution just got 736 gold for that.
Nice read from Miposhka in that position. Just wait. Had a feeling maybe, I don't know if they saw the Invis Rune get picked up, but he was just protecting the Weaver, having a feeling that it could happen.
They never even saw him come over. Like, there's no observer ward there at all. They have the one sentry up next to their shrine, but it is not covered with an ops. So they didn't see his movement in.
So what do we got here? A little bit of a comeback. Who got the kill?
It went to Resolution.
Okay, so that's a really big bag of gold for the Weaver. He almost has BKB. Very...
Hello, Miposhka. Support's coming over. Ghostic is here. And now, well, Shackles around. Very quickly cancelled off. FN gets the stun. And with the Magnetize, Sumail have to create more space to get that Fissure straight through the middle of him. Ghostic is so low, he already burned the Meg charge, and Crit wants to keep going. The Shackles are holding Sumail in position, but there's only so much Miposhka can do. He'll blink away. Maybe there's more that he can do. A quick stun onto Resolution. No black hole, no big control, but no mana. He's got a one charge just to get him up enough to Shikuchi up, but Resolution sticks with him. They have the detection thanks to level 3 Necro box, and Sumail's not done yet. A Fissure block onto Roger. Maybe he can deny himself up to the Ancients. Maybe it's not going to happen. They've lost 4, and Evil Genius, 24 minutes into this game, have a chokehold on Empire.
Yeah. This game is closing in on its end, it looks like now. This should be a lane of barracks. These death timers are really low, but EG are just so far ahead.
Radiant's mid
Going straight
tower's
away.
coming apart.
Black Hole is ready. He has BKB ready now on
Therefore,
Universe
I'm
as
trying to
well.
bust down Radiant structures
With the Blink
now.
Dagger?
Any two-man Black Hole here is a lane. They might respect them. I don't
Radiant's
think they
mid
have
tower
to
can
go
use a
back
hand.
here. They aren't. It's just Arteezy standing back a little bit. Letting the other two heroes do the hitting.
Yep.
But this engage from Empire is going to be so difficult. I'm gonna respect them though and take it easy. Might do a fake back here where they... Do they have a smoke with them? They do
Courier's
not.
coming at the moment. It's the Broadsword. It's the Sumail Shadowblade. And their top lane's being pressured, so Arteezy will come back for this. Very, very safe play from EG.
Yeah, well, they don't see the gold grab either. I mean, they definitely know they're far ahead.
Oh,
You can feel that in the game, but
It's that last team fight, right? Like Ghostix blink into the back wall, and the fact that it wasn't as one-sided as they would like it to be.
it can definitely go wrong. I think the margin for error is so big because they have the BKB on Enigma. If they didn't have that, I think this back is a lot, I don't want to call it better, but a lot more necessary, if you will.
Somehow found an opening. Ghostic, he did get bumped for a second, but okay. That seems to be the easiest kill Sumail's going to get in a while. A quick heal set her up. That's Sumail's own. Hex, Miposhka in the tree lines for Universe. It's a two-man black hole. Messages are sent very loud and clear. Sumail and Universe. It's like they just want a combo every time. Zai? That just looks like fate. FN goes for the kill. Arteezy is here. They don't have another stun available. So a straight TP out. Resolution being chased down by these Necro books. Burn off mana after mana after mana at Arteezy. Tries just a poor swipe through Resolution. He's got time left available, but he was worth it until the Dragon Tail stun Arteezy. Too deep, way too deep. Respect was meant to be given and now it was lost. What was under the tier 3 tower? Tunnel vision if ever we saw it. Can't cry when it's self-inflicted.
It's not. Team?
Team, please. It's like, what were you doing? What were you doing? I was killing bottom lane. Okay. How many kills did you get? 2. Oh. Yeah. Mid tier 3 tower's bloody low now.
I'll take that.
Just some units would finish that.
Some nice gold for Dragon. 750 for that. It's closing in on his BKB. A little bit of an overextension. EG have more than enough space for that though. I would imagine. I would also imagine he wouldn't have gone for that dive unless they felt this kind of a commanding position. Those moments where he just just like, let's go. Might take it easy a little bit more now. The Roche is how far away? 1 minute and 30 until it can spawn.
Yeah. So it could be a while, but the BKB just came in for F, and you can see him grouping up. Ghost is actually TPing the bottom lane. He wants to push out, but there's a smoke on Roger, but with no fresh iron shells on heroes in the fight, it's not working. So Ghost, okay, he's put an iron shell on the bottom lane just to push it out, and now he's going to rejoin the team. Are they actually going to try and force high ground? Do you mass Serpent Ward and go up? There's no Black Hole for 23 seconds. Echo Slam's just come off cooldown, so they're going to have their big combos.
They might think the Black Hole cooldown is longer than that, but at this point, I wouldn't blame them for going for something like that. They just got 2 key items, those 2 BKBs, the Shaman Wards can be dropped and they can try to protect them. I think the play is almost impossible to pull off, but at the same time, like, what else are you going to do? You need to set up some sort of fight so that you can come back in the game. You're not coming back in the game by expecting Lycan to dive your base 7 times in a row. That's not going to happen. Like, you need to make your own opportunities.
Never say never, Sim.
I'm pretty sure that's
Oh, they're trying to. So Ghostix forcing in the top lane. They're trying to bait it out. EG smoked up themselves. They were looking for an opening in mid. Samael has himself a fresh Crystallis, and he's just gonna he's gonna stare down the tower. That's a decent creep wave going in through top, and Arteezy is coming back. So EG doesn't find the opening they want. Empire doesn't find the gank they want, and both teams go back to just defending their homes.
Yeah, the important thing to note here, though, is that Empire is looking for something. They went up there together. They tried to set up a perimeter. They put an ops and a sentry. They sat to the top left of that, hoping that EG would run into them. EG didn't take the bait, but Empire is trying to find a fight outside their own base. They're not accepting just being choked out. So that is the approach they need to have, but there might be a better way of enforcing this with some sort of split where they're giving a little bit of information away. Like, let's say you sent the Darkseer to shell the top wave or whatever, so there's shells up there, then EG think Darkseer's there, and then maybe that can bait them into trying to take a fight. Darkseer takes down and they make a quick collapse movement. Something along those lines. It's maybe a bit too obvious right now with the way Empire are moving around the map. Now they're also top, but they don't know that.
Yeah.
But EG have very good information to go on right now.
There we go, coming out. Greaves is now available for Ghostic. So he's got Blink and Greaves and practically everything he's got. An easy way to break free from the stun control, which could be there from the Puck. I say that when Puck is, like, Crit is rapidly approaching an Aghanim Scepter. And we have to remember that if this game does go long, you're still running a 420 support Puck.
Yeah,
Like,
plays it.
if he reaches 25, but like the way this game is going, like just the defensive nature that EG is also showcasing, they know they should win this game. But the money will just skyrocket, and then everyone's fantasy points, which is how they're going right now. Well, if you had Samael, you're very happy. He's 19.3 for this game. Again, Universe, you're even happier. Echo Slam, top, the fissure is nice, and Universe! The 3-man black hole not possible. Aposhka doesn't walk into it. He was just on the edge, and they're looking for more, and they've got it. The Dream Call. FS doing his TP out. 3 heroes lost, but it's the timing once again. EG win a fight and instantly do Roshan.
Yeah, they could also go down mid and try for a lane of Rax here with these 40-second death timers, but this is also oh.
Wait, they actually got Maposhka too.
He
Samael just hung around.
He just damaged him 1400 in one swing. He went from 85% to 0 to 1 enchant. It's already a hard shot, man.
Mercy for spawns, please. Does Shaman really have a family? I see him being the only people that were told to him from the serpent
Thanks
ones.
to the Dire, Radiant's mid tower's in trouble.
He's the loner, man. Shaman is truly forever alone.
Spawning next to his buddy soon. Then he can enjoy that until he gets ripped apart in 30 seconds by an Shogun. Nice.
I like how you give him that long, 30 seconds.
It's time to walk outside base. That's Arteezy's gonna.
One of those moments where, like, you just wonder, it's like, is EG now just having a little bit of fun?
I think they will. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know if this Daedalus build is. I think it's Samael standard. It's questioning it. Should you go Crystallis here instead of something like BKB against these like?
Dude, it's.
I'm pretty sure Samael usually goes for this.
He's just trying to do more damage than Denty did in that first TS game.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower's
and that
hurting.
hit pretty damn hard. You give him Howl, you give him like all these buff ups, combining it up with the full Daedalus. Crit's gonna come in, they break the smoke, Crit quick blink away.
Top tower.
And Empire once again begging for a fight. Samael unable to hit his target, but Poshka too quick on his blink. And get the hell out.
Radiant lost the contact.
Hex and run, Hex and
Oh,
run.
whoa, Reza?
Hex and Res. He just time us back into that?
Yep.
Yules goes to create a little bit of space. Samael into the cover of his Shadow Blade. But he has the Aegis Immortal. Even if they kill Samael, they won't see it as a win. And Crit, the Dream Coil. It cancelled the TP out from the Earth Spirit. Shaman can now do his, but no, that won't work either. Malphastum will do its work.
May you ride
Two
on
down
the
for
birds of
Empire. They still at least have the combination with the Darkseer, and this time the DK is alive, but they don't have the kickstun from the Earth Spirit they need. 17 seconds until that's up, but they have the fortification to buy time.
Black Hole is ready.
Universe.
He still has the highest. He has the highest net worth of the game as well, not just the highest.
Radiant's
Yeah.
gone and fortified their
One
structure.
of the
Becoming your fantasy team is pretty valuable this game. An off-laner that can the game's good. Oh, there we go.
Oh, the
Empire's
jump in, they go for the stun. They're trying to bring down Zai. Arteezy ripping apart Poshka. He lasted longer than 30 seconds, so congratulations to him. But Universe, blink in. Now you do your black hole, holding DK in position while the fight on the other side underneath the shrine. Samael is trying to go on Roger, but they know it's over. It's GG. They've lost too many. Empire not only out of the lobby, they're out of the game.
Looks like we lost one.
Yeah, GG. EG are looking really good today. These two games were very good. Not sure how to place Empire because you always look good by comparison, right? Like yesterday, I think EG went 3-3. They had 3 draws, I think, against various teams. We cast their game against TNC. I know they